Recently I was watching a video where Amitabh Bachchan, the legend, was saying in India love is expressed so differently from rest of the world. And he says it is expressed with biryani. Isn't it so true? And today we are going to express this love 4 different ways with 4 biryanis. Hello. Namaste, Assalamu alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to another session with your Vahchef. And today our first biryani is Tandoori masala chicken biryani, and we are going to use Daawat Biryani Basmati rice. There are different ranges of Basmati rice available to suit you. Daawat offers Basmati at all price points for making great biryani. Daawat Biryani Basmati is 180 to 200 rupees. Daawat Super Basmati is around 150 rupees. Daawat Pulao Basmati is 98 to 110 rupees. Daawat Dubar Basmati is 95 to 105 rupees. This biryani basmati rice is my favorite because especially on Sundays we make biryani at home. Sunday special biryani in south of India is like very common. In all the households, kya kha rahe ho? Biryani. Kya ban raha hai? Biryani. You know, every home pretty much we make biryani because that has become the way of life. So first, how do you know a good basmati rice? Even after soaking it for half an hour, that is when the nice aroma of the basmati flavor should be there. And with cooking, the flavor comes out even more better. Each grain of this morsel will be so perfect. So we're going to make this tawa tandoori chicken biryani. We're going to make this tandoori chicken very easily. The chicken pieces are medium and perfect. In this, we're going to add the tandoori masala. And in this, we're going to add ginger garlic paste. You want a little more spicy. Some masala, yogurt, some green chilli. We're going to make it like a biryani. We're going to add some mint and some coriander leaf. And of course, add salt. Marinate the chicken well. You can also add some oil to this. Marinate it and keep it at least for 1 to 2 hours so the chicken becomes nice and tender. Take the chicken pieces, arrange it well, and we're going to cook on both sides till it is half done. You don't want this chicken to be fully done because the biryani what we are going to do is going to be super special. There is going to be rice we are going to put on top and we are going to cook this. When the chicken is slightly getting cooked on one side, just turn the pieces to the other side. Make sure it is just half cooked. Daawat Biryani Basmati rice we have soaked for around 30 minutes. For 1 cup of rice you take 4 times the water and bring it to a nice boil. And always for the best flavor, make sure the water is like sea salt water. Only then your rice will be nice and perfect. Add the right amount of salt. When this is done, taste the water. Perfect. This Daawat Biryani Basmati rice has been aged for 1 year to 18 months. You can be rest assured that you get a perfect rice out of this. So add it to the hot water, and once you add the rice to the water, just mix it one time. Now in this we're going to add some oil. So this oil which will coat grains of rice will keep your rice nice and fluffy. You can also increase the flavor of your biryani by adding whole spices. Here the biryani patta, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon, star anise, bada cardamom, and also little bit of shahi jeera. Cook the rice till it is 80% done. Here I am taking an empty vessel. In this I am going to make the biryani mixture. Add little bit of ghee. We're going to add some brown onion. In this I'm going to add some saffron water. And we're going to add a little bit of mint. The rice that is 80% cooked will be put in this. And you are going to see how I'm going to do the tandoori chicken along with this. On slow cooking, you can see how the rice will slightly curl, and that is how you will know that the rice is 70% done, 10 more percent, and it will be ready. The saffron water, everything there. Take the rice and you have to spread it with love. Basically, some of the air has to get in. That is the reason you always drop this rice very carefully like this. You're going to layer it with some brown onion, mint, some coriander leaf, lime juice, and very little of ghee. Once you put the rice, we're going to put the tandoori chicken pieces. All the chicken pieces, put it on top. Whatever the masala is there, just put it on top. How will this chicken get cooked? Isn't that your question? I'm going to show you. We're going to put this on the tawa back again. So take the tawa in which we cook the tandoori chicken and we're going to turn it ulta like this. The rice, it will be released and there will be air gap. Now I'm going to do double tawa method. There is a tawa here. I'm going to put another tawa. Very simple. On this ulta handi biryani, add some ghee into the Daawat Basmati rice water and we're going to pour it on the sides. So what happens is slowly this water will be boiling and the steam, some of it will go inside. That is what is going to cook your rice to perfection. Cook it on a slow flame for around 10 minutes and that should be done. The second Sunday special biryani is going to be made with Daawat Super Basmati rice. With this I am going to make mutton ghee roast KADAI biryani. So this rice is going to be cooked in a absorption method. That means if you take 2 cups of basmati rice, you're going to take 4 cups of water. And important thing is make sure salt is perfect, the rice is soaked at least 30 minutes, then your rice will be cooked perfectly. Bring the water to boil, add just 1 teaspoon of oil, add the flavoring spices, make sure again salt to perfection. The soaked Daawat Super Basmati rice, add to the water. As I have done earlier, mix it once you add to the water and let this rice cook till this is almost done. I cook the mutton in a pressure cooker till it is nice and tender. So whenever you choose the mutton, make sure nice pink tender mutton has to be used for ghee roast mutton biryani because the meat has to literally melt. After cooking, the mutton should be nice and tender and let it sit in that hot water for some time and then we are going to use this mutton along with all the water so that your biryani is nice and tasty. This is a ghee mutton roast. So obviously we are going to add ghee and you are going to fry these onions till they are slightly golden. Add salt and let these onions slightly color. The onions are getting slightly brown, but in process of making ghee more flavorful, they use the leaf of this moringa. So we are going to add a little bit of this moringa leaf for our ghee roast biryani. The onions are slightly colored. In this we are going to add ginger garlic paste and just cook this for a minute. In this add turmeric and add the water from the mutton. Now in this add the masalas, the chilli powder, green chilli will make the ghee roast better and also we are going to add crushed pepper, we are going to add little now and later. In this the coriander powder, cumin, fennel powder holds the key for great flavor for the ghee roast. Little bit of garam masala powder, that's it. And look at this, the whole masala is ready. Add some more of the mutton water. Keep doing this till most of the mutton water is evaporated. Much of the moisture is absorbed. So I am going to add the mutton pieces. To this add a little bit of moringa leaf. So this one will enhance the flavor even more. Also we are going to add the mint leaf, some coriander. Most of the moisture has to be evaporated, just 5% left. Then we are going to put the rice on top of it and then we are going to close the kadai and in few minutes the awesome tasty biryani with this mutton ghee roast will be ready by using Daawat Super Basmati rice. Now you can see much of the moisture is absorbed. Take the basmati rice and just put it on top. Spread the rice, add saffron water, add mint, coriander, add some brown onion. With that little moisture, the flavor starts coming out and that's when this mutton biryani ghee roast will be super tasty. Today we are going to use Daawat Pulao Basmati rice to make prawn pulao. The shrimp pulao is going to be soak Daawat Pulao Basmati rice for at least 30 minutes. After that, take twice the quantity of water. Here I have got 5.5 cups of water. In this add salt. Make sure the water is like sea salt water. Now in this we are going to add the whole masalas and here I am going to add fennel and pepper and also I am going to add a little bit of curry leaf here. Here we are not going to use the mint leaf, we are going to use curry leaf and coriander leaf. In this add just 1 tomato, add half a cup of coconut milk. Now you got this nicely flavored water which we are going to put in the rice cooker. Add this water, everything into rice cooker. The 3 cups of basmati rice that has been soaked, add to this. And add around 1.5 spoon of coconut oil. Mix all of this. When you have a perfect basmati rice, you have no worries. Just switch on the rice cooker and let it cook. Rice is getting cooked, but how do we make this prawns masala? Add oil. Just add the prawns. We're going to add the masalas on top of it. So just in the oil, lot of prawns. That is what Sunday special biryani will be. In this, add ginger garlic paste, green chilli, curry leaf, the coriander powder, cumin powder, red chilli powder, a little bit of that biryani masala or garam masala you can add to this. Add some brown onion. Brown onion will give that sweet flavor. Of course, the prawns are excellent with mild sweetness. Now, just saute these prawns in this oil for not more than 2-3 minutes and make sure that the masala is all dry and nice. In the rice cooker, you can see much of the moisture is already absorbed. Don't need to mix. Just put these prawns on top and scrape off whatever the masala is there on top of this. Put the lid on and wait for the rice cooker to trip off on its own. That's when you just mix it and serve. You will have this awesome prawn pulao that you made with Daawat Pulao Basmati. The 4th variety of Sunday celebrations Basmati rice recipe is going to be with Daawat Basmati rice. With this, I am going to make tender coconut pulao. So add some oil in a pressure cooker. We are going to do this in a pressure cooker. We have been trying all the varieties now. So in this, the round red chilli, cardamom and jeera. In this, we are going to add slices of onions and slightly color it. Add salt and saute it. Here the onions are sauteing, just move it onto the side. Add some cashew nut, they are slightly roasted. Add almonds and also some raisins. Let it cook for just 1 minute. In this, add curry leaf. Once the onions are also slightly getting colored, that should be good. In this, we are going to add Daawat Basmati rice. I have soaked the rice for 30 minutes. Now, we are going to add tender coconut water. I already measured the coconut water. It is, for 3 cups, you got to use 5.5 cups of coconut water in a pressure cooker method. Add a little bit less, that would make it perfect. Mix all of this. Make sure, always check the salt. I think I can add a little more. The next is, I scraped out the malai from the coconut and add to this. I want to get 1 piece at least, so that's very tender, it will melt away anyway. Once you get 1 whistle, switch off the rice cooker. This awesome Daawat Basmati rice is going to cook perfect. Our Tandoori chicken biryani is ready. We made it with Daawatbiryani Basmati. And you've seen how I've cooked this. Look at this, the chicken pieces, everything is cooked. And look at this, full flavored. Imagine I cooked everything like this, the chicken pieces come out so perfect. Look at this rice, so colorful with perfect tandoori chicken biryani. Our chicken pieces are perfectly done. Next is the mutton ghee roast biryani. So, while cooking I'm okay, but when it is time to eat, my excitement goes to the roof. The next one was mutton. What an aroma. We're going to see the mutton pieces. Mutton pieces have to be nice and tender, and that is possible when you cook this method. And look at the way how perfect the rice also has come out. On slow cooking, the mutton gets slightly roasted at the bottom. That will give even more flavor to your biryani. And the mutton, the way I cooked, is just so good. The next one is the rice cooker biryani. Look at the way the prawns, they were roasted and perfect. The flavoring of the rice with the coconut and everything, this is going to be excellent. Look at the rice, so perfect. And this one was made with our Daawat Pulao Basmati. We are going to see the last one, which was cooked in the pressure cooker. And let's see how that has come. The last one, we have made it with Daawat Basmati. And Even this one, is with tender coconut. You can see this tender coconut, that is, and we added coconut milk, we added nuts and everything, and we cooked it in the pressure cooker. And still look at it, how perfect the rice has come out. Today we have tried 4 different biryanis using Daawat, 4 different kind of rices. So let's start eating. My father loves mutton biryani. My mom prefers chicken biryani. I love prawn biryani or pulaus. My wife, she even prefers the vegetarian version of nice pulao. The pieces of chicken, they're nice, tender and full flavor. And with the rice, I don't know what biryani Amitabh Bachchan loves, but he's sure like the Daawat Basmati rice. The meat is tender, literally melting in your mouth, and the prawn pulao. Each one of them is excellent. The tender coconut pulao, the tender coconut, add a lot of it and it will be super tasty. I know on Sundays we definitely make biryani, but even if it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, any time is biryani time. And make best of the best biryani and enjoy each biryani with Daawat celebration anytime. You will see the difference. The farak aapko dikhega jarur. See you in another session. Till then, bye bye, Khuda Hafiz.